Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? I hope this video finds you in good health condition, and I would love to share my gratitude to all of you who have been following these videos, and I really appreciate your endeavors and your good comments. Right? Okay. So we are covering Word Smart Part 1 and Part 2, and today is the 13th day we are covering this book, and I welcome you to the 13th episode. And I must say, you need to be very much adamant to learning these words, because you will forget eventually these words. But if you try to write some sentences using these vocabularies, it will be more fruitful for you to catch the contextual meanings, apply the contextual meanings with your very own thoughts. So try to make at least a sentence using these words. So no more discussion. Let's go straight to the today's session. So today you can see the very first word is autonomous. Autonomous, it's an adjective which means acting independently. কেউ যখন নিজেই কোনো সিদ্ধান্ত নেয়, নিজেই কোনো কাজ এক্সিকিউট করে, যাকে কেউ ওভারসি করে না, হ্যাঁ, স্বায়ত্তশাসিত, অটোনোমাস মানে নিজেই নিজেকে পরিচালনা করে. So something that acts independently. So the example sentence is the West Coast office of the law firm was quite autonomous. It never asked the East Coast office for permission before it did anything. অর্থাৎ ওয়েস্ট কোস্ট অফিস একটা ল ফার্ম যেটা সবসময় একা একা নিজে নিজেই স্বাধীনভাবে যা মন চায় তাই করে, এবং এটা ইস্ট কোস্ট অফিসকে কখনোই কোনো কাজ করার জন্য ওর কাছ থেকে কোনো পারমিশন নেয় না. Alright, an autonomous nation is one that is independent. It governs itself. It is said to have autonomy. To act autonomously is to act on your own authority. If something happens autonomously, it happens all by itself. The very next word is avarice. Avarice. এখানে you need to be very cautious about the pronunciation. Okay, so avarice, don't pronounce it as avarice, right? So the right pronunciation of this word is avarice, which is a noun meaning a great excessive love of riches. The rich man's avarice was annoying to everyone who wanted to lay hands on some of his money. বাংলায় যদি বলি, কোনো বিষয়ে যদি আপনার অনেক বেশি পরিমাণে লোভ থাকে, ঠিক আছে, বিশেষ করে ধন সম্পদের প্রতি, সেই জিনিসটাকে আমরা বলি avarice. Avarice is the opposite of generosity or philanthropy. Philanthropic people actually helps others, and they do not try to run after money. They just try to do some great to their community without having any greed to money or riches. Okay, so the antonym of avarice is generosity or philanthropy. So try to remember these words too. To be avaricious is to love wealth above all else and not to share it with other people. Okay, the next word is ava. You can see in the screen. Okay, ava is a verb which means to claim, to declare boldly, to admit. Ava actually defines someone in a position who actually admits something. All right. At the age of 25, Louis' family avowed that he couldn't stand his mother's apple pie. To avow something is to declare or admit something that most people are reluctant to declare or admit. অর্থাৎ অকপটে কোনো জিনিস স্বীকার করে নেওয়া, সেটাকেই আমরা বলছি ava. Alright. Mr. Smith avowed on television that he had never paid any income tax. Mr. Smith, right, advertently excused himself, and he said he had never paid any income tax. Shortly after his avowal, he received a lengthy letter from the Internal Revenue Service, and they are going to penalize Mr. Smith. Okay, an avowed criminal is one who admits he is a criminal. All right, to disavow is to deny or repudiate someone else's claim. যদি আপনি অস্বীকার করেন, so the opposite word is ava is disavow, right? The mayor disavowed the allegation that he had embezzled campaign contributions. So we have found another interesting word to learn, which is, you can see, embezzled. Embezzled বাংলায় যদি বলি কোনো সম্পত্তিকে আত্মসাৎ করাকে বোঝায় embezzled, right? Okay, the next word is avuncular. Avuncular. In British accent, we actually avoid pronouncing the R at the end, so we will pronounce like avuncular, right? So avuncular, or we can say avuncular. So it depends whether you are going to practice the British or the American accent. It depends on your choice. So choice is yours. So avuncular means like an uncle, especially a nice uncle. Mastuto mamato bhai, right? So mamato chachato bhai na uncle, right? What's an uncle like? Kind, helpful, generous, understanding, and so on, in an Uncle Why sort of way. This is a fun word to use, although it's usually hard to find occasions to use it. Note carefully the pronunciation of this word, avuncular. Alright, the very next word is awry. Awry. It's an adjective which means, of course, twisted to one side. Imagine you are walking, right, or you are looking into someone not very straight way, so you are deviated in your walking orientation, or you're looking into someone, right? So in a sense, you are awry. Your work is awry because it has deviated from the natural course or straight ways. Okay, so this word actually this word has been used actually figuratively, not directly. Okay, so the next example sentences: the hunter's bullet went awry. So hunter was trying to shoot in straight, but because of the other reasons like winds and so on, other disturbances, it went awry. So it didn't hit straight way. Instead of hitting the bear, it hit another hunter. Oh my goodness. So when we couldn't find a restaurant, our dinner plans went awry. So we were trying to catch a restaurant to eat, but we didn't able to find a restaurant. So when we were devastated, our plans went awry. It was abortive approach. The old man's hat was awry. It had dipped in front of his left eye. Axiom, it's a noun. It means a self-evident rule or truth, a widely accepted saying. Axiom. So you need to be very careful while pronouncing this word. and try to concentrate on the pronouncing indication in the parentheses, AKSEUM, axiom. Right, so everything that is living dies is an axiom. আমরা বাংলায় বলি না প্রভাব, বাংলায় বলি প্রবাদ প্রবচন বাগধারা, so this sort of things that we actually use to present some universal truth, actual habits, or something that is that have been accepted as a truth in our society. These words are actually called as axiom. So an axiom in geometry is a rule that doesn't have to be proved because its truth is accepted as obvious, self-evident, or unprovable. That the rich get richer is an axiom. It is unquestionable. It is axiomatic. So we actually accept these words without having any doubt. So let's have the quick quiz for this session. So first word is autonomous, which means acting independently. Yeah, the D. Then avaria, right? Avaries, not rise. Avaries means read. Then third word ava. Ava means claim. Then fourth word avuncular. Avuncular means like an ankle. Then ari means of course. Then axiom means self-evident truth. So you have the quick quiz, and now your task is to write at least one sentences for these 6 vocabulary words. So try to get your task done so that you can actually memorize them using these words practically. So that's all for today, and hope to hear from you in the comment, and see you in the next episode. Yeah, have a nice day.